One of the most powerful forces in life is consistency. Being able to do something in repetition over and over and over again. That's how you start big movement. That's how you get big results. That's how you build a body. That's how you build a business, is consistency. It's small wins every single day.
It gets easier. Every day it gets a little easier, but you gotta do it every day. That's the hard part.
Consistency is the key. That's where the dedication got to kick in, the sacrifice. But consistency is what gonna get you to the next level. It's doing something every day. And people might not even see the results, but you know, I'm doing this every day. I'm gonna get there, no matter what.
Consistency doesn't guarantee that you'll be successful, but not being consistent will guarantee that you won't reach success.
It's just piece by piece, and it's the consistency of the work. Monday, get better. Tuesday, get better. Wednesday, get better, right? And you do that over a period of time, not like 1 month or 2 months. I mean, it's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 years. And then you can get to where you want to go.
Consistency, 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 man. That's the name of the game, bro. Don't get much simpler than that. Grind every day, one foot in front of the other, bro. And I promise you, I'm gonna be lapping these folks, bro. Give it a year. Watch what happens.
Consistency isn't just repetition. It's the mindset you keep when no one's watching.
Instead of spending time getting in the mood to work, just start working. Confront the work. People think they need perfect conditions to start, when in reality, starting is the perfect condition.
Lazy people wait for the right moment. Focused people use the moment they have. Lazy people chase shortcuts. Focused people build systems. Comfort makes you comfortable. Consistency makes you unstoppable. So stop hoping your life will change. Start showing up like you wanted to. And remember, every focused person was once lazy and just did the right thing.
Every day, do what you're supposed to do. And don't expect some incredible results in 1 day or 2 days or 10 days. Worthwhile things take 100 days. They take time, but it's little steps that add up.
When you can't stay motivated, stay consistent. Consistency gonna bring back your motivation.
You know who goes the furthest? The ones who value consistency over perfection. They just show up. They get it done. And that's the difference.
Excuses don't build success. Hard work does. Dedication, discipline, consistency, not allowing the outside noise to stop you from doing what's best for you. And I'm gonna do everything that I need to do to get to that next level.
To be successful at anything, the truth is you don't have to be special. You just have to be what most people aren't. Consistent, determined, and willing to work for it. No shortcuts. If you look at all my teammates here tonight, it would be impossible to find better examples of men who embody that work ethic, integrity, purpose, determination, and discipline that it takes to be a champion in life.
You gotta have the mentality to show up every fucking day of your life. No matter what life throws at you. It's our responsibility to show up to the Coliseum of life, prepared for fucking battle. I don't care what you're going through, what life's throwing at you. It's your responsibility to find your new 100%. Take it upon yourself to do that.
This shit takes time. This does not take 2 years. This takes 10 plus years of hard work, dedication, consistency, discipline. There's no motivation because motivation comes and goes. We all lose it. We all get it. Discipline's everything. Discipline is showing up no matter your emotional state, is showing up to the gym no matter how long or hard your day was. You're going to show up and give it everything that you got.
Are there ever days where you don't feel like working out or you don't feel like doing work?
Every day, I don't feel like doing things that I still do. It's called discipline. It's called being a man. People who train every day don't want to train every day. They are not motivated to train every day. They are something else.
The greatest version of you demands that you are extreme. There's going to be plenty of times where you don't feel like waking up, but you do it anyway. You don't feel like getting your workout in, but you do it anyway. You don't feel like drinking your 30 ounces of water, but you do it anyway. You don't feel like eating clean, but you do it anyway, because that is what greatness demands of us.
You're tired? Great. Get to work. You're heartbroken? Great. get to work. Because if you can show up to work every single day despite of what you're going through, you're going to develop an unstoppable version of yourself. So when real hard times come, not just people's opinions, but real hard times, you will not only be ready for it, but you will dominate those hard times. You'll make it look easy. People will look at you and be like, what are you? And you're going to respond by saying, I'm just that person that was willing to work a little bit harder than you.
4 words that'll change your life. I do it anyways. Tired? I do it anyways. No support? I do it anyways. Scared shitless? I do it anyways. Afraid of failure? I do it anyways. Fear of rejection? I do it anyways. You don't build an amazing life or business or relationship by waiting for the perfect moment. You do it by showing up every day, regardless of how you feel. You do it anyways. That's how you win the game of life, with the mentality of I do it anyways.
Shut up, suit up, show up. Shut up means stop whining. Suit up means prepare, do your homework. Don't expect life just to present it to you. You have to go out and work hard at something. Show up meaning not show off. Do the best you can.
It's hard doing something for a long time, getting up every single day and you're not where you want to be at just yet, and then doing it again the next day and doing it again the next day. That's actually hard, but you're building your mental endurance. Stop looking for the end result and just enjoy the process, bro. This is not fairyland, bro. You gotta put in work in the real world, bro. Anything worth having is gonna take hard work. You gotta understand that. It's not gonna fall in your lap.
Without commitment, you'll never start. But more importantly, without consistency, you'll never finish. Keep working, keep striving, never give up, fall down 7 times, get up 8.
He said, I want what all other men want. He said, I guarantee you, when I line up and they line up, I want what all other men want. But when the pressure hits, when the opposition hits, when the challenge hits, when the pain creeps in, when the uncertainty creeps in, when the cuts, when the scars, when the bruises come, he said, but when the opposition and adversity shows up, I just wanted a little bit more than they wanted. And so that's how I conquer, and that's how nobody has ever beaten me yet.
Lazy people want fast results. Focused people want progress. Lazy people talk about what they'll do someday. Focused people repeat what they're doing today.
I just don't stop, right? You know how when most people get a break and they're like, oh, it's a break, I'm about to chill. I'm gonna keep going. So I never have to get to that mind state of, all right, I gotta get back going again. I gotta readjust, I gotta put it back on the wall again. No, I'm gonna just keep going, keep going, keep going. I'm gonna alter it certain days. I might adjust it certain days, might pivot certain days, but I'm gonna try my best to stay consistent.
Consistency. He's like, you have to make sure that you're inconsistent. If you are consistent and you have none of the other attributes, he's like, you still might be successful. He's like, it's very tough for people who are consistent to not be successful.
One day in the gym is basically imperceivable. 2 days in the gym, you don't recognize any change whatsoever. 100 days in the gym, and you're almost a new person. The daily discipline required to get you where you want to get to. Those little positive things add up too. And it's obvious, and we know it, but here's the question, why don't we do them? Why don't we do them? Well, it's because, in most cases, it's because they add up slowly.
And so I believe in the power of consistency, not saying that one has to just stay going at whatever it is that they doing, because you might need a break, and it's all good. But just speaking to me and my purpose and how I operate, I believe in staying consistent and sometimes just changing my aim and my focus and altering it on certain days when different situations and circumstances pop up.
If you were to go to the gym, right? It's like exercise, right? If you go to the gym and you work out and you come back and you look in the mirror, you will see nothing. And if you go to the gym the next day and you come back and you look in the mirror, you will see nothing. You commit yourself to the regime, the exercise. You can screw it up. You can eat chocolate cake one day, you can skip a day or two. You know, it allows for that. But if you stick with it consistently, I'm not exactly sure what day, but I know you'll start getting into shape.
Right now, the meal plan could be your content plan. It could be your showing up to work on time plan. It could be the time that you want to put towards your side hustle. It doesn't really matter. But if there's one muscle that you can flex, it's learning to do the same thing over and over again. Like one of the values that we had at Gym Launch is do the boring work, because boring is what makes you rich. It's writing the follow-up sequence to the purchase page that you don't feel like doing, but you know you should do.
If you can be consistent no matter what, you will achieve the outcome no matter what. Because there is no such thing as failure for a man who's consistent and courageous. It's only temporary defeats. We will have temporary defeats, but a man who is consistent and courageous will never see failure.
Motivation is a feeling that comes and goes, and it doesn't matter whether it's there or not. Discipline is infinitely more important. So no matter how you feel, get up and do what you're supposed to do. That's it. And that's discipline. It's not motivation. If you only did what you were supposed to do when you were motivated to do it, that's leaving it to chance. But if you're disciplined, you go do what you're supposed to do. That's the way it works.
I get happier about the harder it is because I know that no one else will follow. And I think if you can shift from this is hard to no one else will be able to do this, then it flips from being this thing that you're like, oh, poor me, to oh, poor everyone else who's gonna have to fucking try.
Yeah.
And I think that is so much more motivating as a frame for the exact same circumstance.
Good times, bad times, they pass equally the same rate. Meaning time doesn't stop, they slow down so you can celebrate a little longer. Time also doesn't slow down so you feel a little more pain longer. They move unconditionally. No prejudgment. Time continues to move. And a year from now, it's going to happen like that. And who is your future self? 1 year from now, who is it?
I give you the map. You are willing to do that?
Yeah.
It's the main point, because everyone wants to be Cristiano, but I give you the map. You think you will do it that? It's difficult. It's
the discipline.
The discipline is the most difficult thing, not only in sports, but in life. We are all human beings. We are not happy every day. We are, not in a good mood every day. It's normal. It's part of us. I fight against that. It's the big challenge. It's when you're not willing to do something, but you have to do it.
It causes you to stick about when you should have already moved on or pivoted or changed your approach or something. But because your tolerance for working hard is there, you just continue to press your nose against the grindstone.
Finding uncomfortable moments and embracing uncomfortable moments are one of the most important things a person can do in terms of understanding themselves and understanding how they think.
It can be pretty easy to focus on the battle that's right in front of your face. And when you're doing that, sometimes you can lose track of the long-term goal. I want to have that long-term goal so embedded in my mind that I never lose sight of it.
The way the potential transforms itself into actuality is through discipline. And so then you, as you said, this is the trick though. You have to pick a path of discipline. You have to follow some rules. So it's a meta rule. And the meta rule is you have to discipline yourself. And the issue is, well, how? That's not really the relevant question. You can pick a disciplinary path.
An ode to people who don't believe in themselves. What comes first, belief or action? Do you need to believe that you can do a thing before you can do it? Fake it until you make it is one option, but incredibly hard if you're introspective and have low self-belief and high standards. So what about make it until you believe it?
And those little tasks and projects and short-term goals that you tackle, they need to lead toward that strategic victory. Winning the long war. And we get very caught up in instant gratification. We want results now. We want the shortcut to the winner's podium.
You do realize you're not guaranteed tomorrow, right? And so if you know you're not guaranteed tomorrow, then you got to start leaning towards action, man. Your life is a fucking movie. And if you are not fucking the hero in this movie, you're not the main character in this movie, and you're not like clear on what you want and confident and courageous, and you have this like consistency and getting after it with charisma, and that's how people that hang out on the couch are born. It's because you're not doing the things that a man is called to do. Set clear goals. Go out and take risks. Stack the wins. Be consistent. Keep your promises. Do the work. Have character and core values.
Saturday night, they're not willing to sacrifice. I'm like the lone survivor in here. Tonight will be over with too. Tomorrow I'll be stronger for it. Another day will go by. 365 of them happen so fucking fast. Who are you gonna be in a year from now?
I think the most important is to find the balance. Sometimes I can eat a burger or chips, well, it doesn't matter. And it's important too for your mind too. But the most important thing is the consistency. If you have consistency, you're gonna be good in the future, or you're gonna be better than other ones in the future. This is my opinion.
I can't go back out there. Thomas, everyone feels the same way you do, all right? It's what you do right now that makes a difference.
Master consistency. Become loyal to your path. Continue to remain focused on your destination and refuse to be distracted. Isolate your mind. Surround yourself with things that align with your vision and your vision only.
The struggle is real. It never gets any easier. You gotta get harder. I was out yesterday, getting after it. Had one of the best runs I've had in a long time. PR'd that bitch. So, no one cares what you did yesterday. It only matters what you're doing today. I'm a cheerleader for those who want to be better, not for those who want to stay the same. Stay hard.
There comes that day. There comes a fucking day where push comes to shove. Where being mediocre, being like average, shit just fucking burns. It sucks so much. You can't deal with it one more day. And you get off your fucking ass. And you create something that's always been there.
Utilize every minute of your day to cover more ground, bringing you closer to success. You may be asking how to achieve this mindset, but my question to you is, why would you choose otherwise? Why would you choose to be inconsistent? Because at the end of the day, it is all a matter of choice. So why? So you can feel comfortable? Comfortability fosters stagnation.
It's always been inside of you trying to come out. But you've never wanted to unwrap it because there's too much fucking pain and commitment. You were scared you were gonna fail. You were scared if you started, you never finish it. You didn't want to tell anyone about it. You knew it was there, but you never wanted to embark on it. Until something fucking hits. You get fired or somebody else gets success, reminds you of what you could have been. And then that fucking spark is born. And no matter what happens, I'm never gonna be in this boat again. And you get up and you go, even if it gets knocked down, you just keep going, you're a wild man. And life has never been so sweet.
You do not believe that you will be rewarded for your struggles, for the discomfort that you tolerate in efforts to stay loyal to your path. But you must know that if you try your hardest at anything, you will find success. You cannot lose. How do I know this? Because every one of us possesses a power that originates from God. This is the most pure and powerful energy that exists. And if you become close to it and empower it, there will be nothing in this world that you cannot do.
Healthy lifestyle, eating right, exercising. Why? Because for 51 years, I didn't do it. Now, it's the point that I'm making on consistency, that the earlier we become consistent in good habits, the more those good habits compound in a positive way, just as if I'm consistent in bad habits, they compound in a negative way. And my father taught me the value of good habits and living this incredible, unbelievable, consistent life.
When you're not willing to do something, but you have to do it. This is the main point. This is why I say our mind, it's a box of surprises, and you have to challenge yourself to be consistent.
Everything I've ever done in my life, I didn't want to do. Everything, every day. I'm a lazy piece of shit. And I'm one of the hardest working people that ever stepped foot on this planet Earth.
Nobody likes to go to the gym every day. But you have to do it. Probably yes, because your mental strength is coming from that moments, that in a hard moments, you know you should do it. So, and I do it because after that, maybe in the beginning you feel hard to start, but after when you finish the gym or cold plunge or even the training, you will feel better. I think it's the big key there.
You do not feel like doing the very thing that will put you closer to your goal. Whether that is the gym because you have a fitness goal or you want to obtain a certain physique, or if it's making a daily video because you want to grow your audience, or breaking out the canvas because you want to develop your artistic skills. It only makes sense that if we do these things, it will bring us closer to what we are after. So why in the world would we not want to do that?
It's just consistency. You gotta really put that. You don't gotta even work as hard as people think. You gotta just put that work in. You gotta do something. It can't be no days when you sleep all day. You gotta understand that you gotta invest that time into your life. And right now it don't really matter. The future is what really matters. You gotta keep rocking and putting that work in, and everything will change for you.
But you cannot fail. It simply is not possible. You were created by God, and He gave you all the tools that you could ever possibly need to fulfill your purpose, live out your visions. People fall short because they give in to that negative voice. It clouds their confidence and their belief in that they will succeed.
So we let these things slip. Because it takes so long to see the progress, we let them slip. And when we don't do them, it becomes 0 times 100 or 0 times 1,000, and that nets out to a 0. When you do anything, it adds up. When you do nothing, it amounts to 0. So take the small steps every day.
I'm telling you what, man, once you get it, come on over this side of the fence, you don't see fucking problems anymore, man. You see situations. You see possibilities. And you can't wait to get them started, man. You're like, why did I wait so long to engage? It doesn't matter about the past. It's today. What are we doing today? Or are we going to engage now? And once we engage, we commit. There's no half commitment. There's no quarter commitment. There's no three-quarter. It's full commitment. Once we engage, it's every fucking day we engage. Because that's the better life.
If the situation and circumstances change, does it change you, right? Now we're in a different environment. Now the circumstance and situation is different, right? But it didn't change who he was. It didn't change what he had practiced, right? Because now, this is not what I do. This is who I am, bro. Because I did it in a controlled environment when nobody was present and nobody was clapping.
Ignoring it is the worst thing we can do, because then it festers and it becomes something that has control over us versus the other way around. We rise, but we rise step by step. It's not one quantum leap, right? So, I see too many kids get so discouraged because they're expecting to make this quantum leap. And when that quantum leap doesn't come, it feels like it'll never come, right? But that's not how it works. It's step by step. One foot in front of the other, day by day, get better every single day. And then when you look back, then you look down and you realize the mountain that you just scaled.
See, most people live for the applause, right? So you die when it's not there. Not die physically, your drive, your dedication, your commitment, it dies. When there's no validation, when there's no clapping, when there's no cheers, right? But when you work, when it's none of that, when you get that, it's cool, it sounds good, you're grateful for it. But that's not what makes you show up and work and be who you are every single day.
A man who is consistent and courageous, who experiences a setback, never sees it as failure, sees it as temporary defeat.
Go do something. Do the best thing that you can think of. Put the best plan you have into practice. It's not going to be perfect, and it will change along the way. But it will change partly because you become disciplined pursuing the path. And as you become disciplined, you become wiser. And as you become wiser, you become able to formulate better and better plans. So you can start vaguely and confused and develop a plan that's not so great, and you start to implement it. And then you accrue incremental wisdom as you implement your flawed plan. And that enables you to fix the plan. And so that's part of that process of incremental self-improvement as well.
It's your own movie, and most of you see yourself as taxi driver number 2. When in reality, you are the fucking main star. And if you can start seeing yourself as that, then you will win.
What the fuck are you waiting on? We sleep 1/3 of our fucking lives. And we think we can take fucking days off. We think we have the right to sit back and give ourselves fucking options on which way we're gonna go in life. You give yourself too many fucking options. Let me tell you one thing. Time is running out. You keep on sitting around wondering what the fuck you want to do, you're just gonna run out of time. So make sure you do one thing. Stop following the fucking crowd. They may take time off, but you can't afford to.
Neo, you've been down that road and you know exactly where it leads. And I know that's not where you want to be. And then he closes the door. Like right now, this moment that you're going through is Trinity opening the door and being like, you could go back. But then you'd have to remember exactly what the reason was that you decided not to go out to begin with, just because you listen to this podcast and you consume this content and you're like, I can do more than this. Like, because you are starting to live in some of that, how where you look in the mirror and you're like, I can do more.
Once the mind knows you're not going to quit something,
it's going to try to find more. It's going to try to give you more. Once it realizes you're not going to take the path of least resistance, you're going to stay here until it's done. My mind and my body and my spirit became one for the first time ever. I'd overcome so many obstacles in my life, and this was the final crucible for me. And I got through it. And at the end of this race was such clarity to me.
But the thing is consistency. So if I do 3 hours a day every day for 365 days, I just did outstanding numbers. You know what I'm saying? It ain't what you do, it's how you do it. You know what I'm saying? So as long as you stay consistent with it, you go win every time.
But you can't jump from the bottom of Everest and get to the top of Everest like that. It doesn't happen. You know, Superman is only in comics.
Whenever I get to a low point where I think, why do I even bother? I just remind myself, this is where most people stop, and this is why they don't win. And this relates to another one, which is a reminder for the gladiators in the arena who feel beat up and scarred with no hope in sight. Building a business is hard. Hard feels shitty. This is what hard feels like. And this is why most people can't do it. But you can.
You can't get advice on what you should do with your life, right? Nobody knows what you are. Like even sometimes you don't really even know what you are. You got to take your shot. And it's like, as much as you want people to agree and you want the people around you to be supporting your dreams and all, it's not going to be like that all the time. You got to do it alone.
You know, you do your own thing, you know, especially when everyone else isn't doing it and they call you crazy or whatever else. Oh, you didn't hear, and people driving by being like, what the fuck's that guy doing up so late? Well, what's up so late mean? I don't know. It's the moments in life, the decisions you make on a moment-to-moment basis that add up to be the guy or not the guy. Tonight, I did something, you know, that I feel more of a guy. For me, who I am, my guy. You know, repeat that over and over and over again.
If what you are doing is not moving you towards your goals, then it's probably moving you away from your goals. Nothing is neutral. Everything that you're doing is either moving you toward the things that you want to accomplish in life, the person you want to be, the wealth you want to accumulate, or it's moving you away. Everything counts. The law of accumulation says that everything counts.
It's just, one, it's a better life. You feel like more confident, you have a better sense of reality. You know, the way you go about your day is in a more productive fashion. You're more goal-oriented. They all just synergetically go together into a movement, a force that's very unstoppable, man.
It says patience, the thing that goes beyond hustle and hard work. The discipline of patience, the thing that goes beyond hustle and hard work, right? Because we all talk about hustle, we talk about working hard, we talk about grinding, this, that, and the third, but nobody talks to you about patience. Nobody speaks about that patience, because in the patience, that's where you're gonna make it or you're gonna break.
If you were tough enough and you made yourself tough enough, you sacrificed enough, and you just worked yourself to the bone. No matter where you came from, no matter what part of the world, no matter who your parents were, no matter what your poverty level may have been, may not have been, if you made yourself and took advantage of that opportunity and got yourself ready, and you were ready to behave like a champion.
You'll find that successful people in any field are those who have far more experience in that field than the average. And there's nothing that replaces experience. Whether it's in business or entrepreneurship or management or parenting or selling or anything else, many people do not take the risks that are necessary to move out of their comfort zone because they're afraid it won't work out. But the fact is that until you move out of the comfort zone and get the experience from making the mistakes, it's not possible for you to grow and become capable of earning the kind of money that you desire.
And with that success come a lot of people that are, you know, going to applaud you, but the majority will hate you, man. They really will. They're going to hate you because, you know, your success is a spotlight shining down their misfortune. They fucking hate you for what you're doing is reminding them of their missed opportunities and stuff. So, you know, it's lonely, man. Just like being this only car out in the parking lot.
Life ain't about medals, ain't about fucking certificates, it ain't about houses, money, cars, fame, all that bullshit. It's about scars. So when you get judged, when everything is said and done with, you won't get judged on your medals. You get judged on your scars. Those scars show your willingness to get to the other side.
Don't give in to the immediate gratification that is whispering in your ear. Do not listen to that little voice. Instead, go through the motions. Lift the weights, sprint the hill, work on the project, get out of bed. Now, as an overall rule, I do not like procrastination. You need to get things done.
They show your failures. They show your willingness to start from scratch. They show what you're willing to do to go the distance, to see what you're capable of. So make sure in life, don't be afraid to get scars.
I never thinking about if this happened, or I always go with that mentality to win and enjoy. I never think about lose. I always think and train for the win.
If money and status were no object, what would I do? If I was less afraid of other people's opinions, what would I say? What actually makes me happy? Does success make me happy? What is my definition of success?